snacks are ready, and chat open. If we hit any turbulence or unexpected loops, stay calm and grab your favorite beverage. For your safety and enjoyment, keep your seatbelt fastened at all times. In case of streaming hiccups, don't worry. You'll catch every moment, fail or success, live and in 2K. Exits are virtual, so hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the intro.
Hello everybody, and a beautiful good afternoon. I hope you're doing good. Welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be flying the Inibuilds A350 again, in the beautiful Edelweiss livery. And, you know, as they are currently still kind of introducing this thing into their fleet, they are flying a lot of short-haul flights with this, because as you know, this is a long-haul wide body. They not normally fly short routes with this aircraft, but as they as I said, introduces into the into their fleet currently, they're doing quite a lot of nice short haul flights with it, and this is why we're gonna be flying today to Palma de Mallorca. I just thought we should use this time while they do this in real life. So yeah, very much looking forward to this. Also, Potufia, hello. I don't know if I spell your name right. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so let me just show you a little bit around. I mean, as you all know, this is the A350. I mean, we have flown this thing I think 2-3 times before, and you most likely have seen this on other YouTube channels as well already, because I mean, when this thing got released, there was a little bit of a disaster. You probably heard of it already, but yeah, anyway. So yeah, very nice livery. Sadly, we are gonna have to fly the Hotel Charlie, as there's no good livery currently available. For whatever reason, there was one with the original registration in the Ini manager, but sadly, I don't know, I wasn't able to download it, and on flightsim.to it just looked terrible in my opinion. The red was just way too dark, so this was why I've decided to use this one, because this is from the Inibuilds team, so this is what you can download from them officially in the Ini manager. But yeah, let's just not look on the registration anyway. So yeah, this is the beautiful A350. As I said, I love it. It's my favorite aircraft in real life. I wouldn't say this for the simulator, unfortunately, because I mean, I said my opinion about this aircraft already in another stream. It's good, but it's not perfect, and it's especially not worth the price. I would not recommend you buy it. It's not worth €100 in my opinion. I mean, if you want to get a study level high quality aircraft, you know, literally the best on the market currently for MSFS, it's the Fenix. Fenix A320, A319, A321. You get them all together, 12 aircrafts for I think €80, which is unbelievably cheap if you consider the quality. So yeah. Oh, we have a Condor A320 going there, lovely. No gear, nice. Anyway, yeah, I would just say we're gonna go straight into the cockpit, and I would say I'm gonna turn my iPad for you on as well, so you can see what I'm doing here. Just give me 2 seconds. Here we go. You should see my iPad now. I'm just gonna make it bigger. All right. Oops. All right. So yeah, we are going to fly from Zurich to Palma de Mallorca. This is our route, as you can see. I would just say we're gonna go straight to the OFP and check every details we need. So yeah, we are Edelweiss 246 Lima today as our call sign. Our cost index will be 30. Our cruising altitude will be 410. Our arrival gate in Palma de Mallorca will be 54. Yeah, our flight time is about 1 hour 28 minutes. We're gonna need about 7.8 tons of fuel for that. Our alternate is Barcelona. And our block fuel with everything together will be approximately 14.7 tons. I would say we're gonna round this up. It depends on the weather, which we will check in a second. We're gonna round this up to probably 15 tons. Yeah, so yeah, departure we are expecting runway 16 with the VBeat 1 Tango departure, and for the arrival we are expecting runway 24 left with the Lunik 2 Papa arrival. Yeah, off block time is 11:40, which is in 12 minutes, which we will not make, and our departure is 10:50. On block is 13:25 Zulu, and at the gate will be 13:35. Our block time is estimated to be 1 hour 48 minutes, and scheduled to be 1 hour 55. Estimated passengers will be 205, cargo will be 5.1 tons, our general payload will be 21.3, and our zero fuel weight is 161.3. Yeah, so We will most likely be, yeah, probably, well, not really, but our max landing weight is 207 tons and our takeoff weight is 174. So in case we have to, let's say, return or whatever because of, yeah, let's now, you know, say an engine failure or whatever, we will not have to do any holdings because we're not gonna be overweight. Yeah, so our minimum destination fuel is from our flight plan at least 5 tons, and we are calculated to arrive with about, oops, here we go, 6.4, so we will probably have about 30 minutes of extra fuel, but you know, we will see this in the MCDU in the end of the day, which will give us all the details we need. All right, beautiful. So this is the airport layout here. So we are currently here down at stand, what was it again? I think it was 38, Bravo 38. And we're gonna be taking off most likely from 16 because this is the longest runway here in Zurich, and as we are a wide body, this is the runway they normally use. So it will be a little longer taxi, but should be fine. Yeah, our departure, which is our chart right here, it's a pretty easy straight departure. Will be just one turn, and our initial climb clearance will be 5,000 feet. And yeah, that looks pretty good, I would say. Now I would just say we're gonna check the radar real quick. So first of all, what was our cruising altitude again? 410. So I'm just gonna go check real quick the weather layer for 410, and as it looks like no clouds, no turbulences, nothing except some headwind, which is amazing. This is so cool about the A350. We can go so high. And then let's say 320, we're gonna have to be below 400, so pretty cool. Yeah, winds currently here in Zurich variable at 3 knots, so pretty calm winds, that's good. We have a few clouds at 4,000 feet, we have 17 degrees as temperature, and the QNH currently 1018. For the arrival into Palma de Mallorca, we are currently expecting winds for 240 at 12 knots, which is quite a lot, so I'm assuming it will be definitely a little windy. Temperature 20 degrees and the altimeter there 1019. And if we look in the TUF real quick, later today it looks like we're gonna get actually thunderstorms and rain. Okay, well, interesting. That will be quite an interesting approach, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, I would just say what we're gonna do now is gonna set up the aircraft, set up the MCDU. Let me just get the iPad smaller again. So we have taken this aircraft over from another crew from a previous flight, so this is why it's already turned on. So what I would just say is we're gonna go with our quick flow here, and then we're gonna go to the MCDU. So the ADS we're gonna align, put them into the nav, then ground control, cruise supply, APU master switch, gonna get all those things onto auto, and the seatbelts currently I would say still stay off. Yeah, beautiful. That's done already. I would say we're gonna go now to the pedestal. So we're gonna just tune in our frequencies here real quick. So first of all, we wanna, wait, let me just show you that. So we wanna listen to VHF1. We wanna listen to VHF2. We're gonna transmit on VHF2. We wanna as well listen to the intercom. We wanna as well listen to the cabin and the PA. So our VHF2, we're gonna now put in, wait, we're gonna, for the one, we're gonna put in 1215, which is the emergency frequency. And for VHF2, we're gonna be putting Unicom in. Beautiful. Then let's go down to the radio panel right here. The scrog is 2000 and we're gonna leave it there for now. Then as well, we're gonna turn the floodlights on. And I would say now we're gonna head straight to the MCDU. Actually first, let me just see. So I would say we're gonna now take... yeah, 15 tons, I would just say. We're gonna have a little bit of extra. Well, actually, as we expect bad weather in Palma de Mallorca, I would actually round that up to... Wait, let me just put the flight plan in here. Load sheet and then Simbrief import. And then we're gonna... Yeah, I would say we're gonna go with... Yeah, I would say 15.3. Actually 5. So we got about 800 kilograms of extra fuel. It isn't a lot, but still. Yeah, load with GSX. Alright.
This is traffic, Swiss 21.
Why did this reset now?
Departing runway 28 VEX for Whiskey departure ZX.
Why can't I type in here? Okay, nice. Why aren't you going to let me put that in there? What the fuck? Well, I gotta try it one more time. Okay, well, I'm just confused now. Well, I just gonna, if the board, when the boarding is finished, I'm gonna just do it again anyway. So let's go straight to the MCDU now. We're gonna import the init request real quick. And we're gonna do a company wind request. Then for the departure, we are expecting runway 16 with the VB 1 Tango departure. And for arrival, we are expecting runway 24 left. ILS. Oh wait, why do I not have a... Oh, I selected the wrong runway. ILS Zulu 24 left via Charlie Delta Papa, and then the star is the Lunik to Papa star. We're gonna insert that, and then we go back to the init page. Nav 8, let me see. So we're gonna... Yeah, well, there's nothing even in the departure right now, so I'm just gonna leave the Cloten VOR right there. Yeah, fuel and load. You can just click enter, 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 and actually I'm gonna leave this clear now. Can I delete it? No, I obviously can't. And passengers, I think we had 205. Enter. Alright, so that's so far done. Then we go to takeoff performance. And we're just gonna go to our OIS real quick. Sync FMS. And sync. And we're just gonna compute that. It's only a preliminary calculations, obviously. There will be another one when boarding is completed. Then we're gonna send this to FMS. Confirm it, and then we have it in here. Beautiful. So next will be, we're gonna go up here, go to the plan mode. And we're just gonna check everything. We just get all this stuff on here. And what's our QNH again? 1018. Alright. Then let's just scroll through the flight plan real quick. See if the route and everything makes sense, but it looks pretty good. Yes, that's how we want it. Nice. I just wanna see the departure real quick again. So, because we will have a little turn here, it seems like, which actually looks pretty sharp for me. But I guess it is right if it says so. Yeah, anyway. Okay, beautiful. Then we're gonna just go in the airport map and let that load in. It says airport map not available. That's not good. Why is the airport map not available? Oh, do we have to wait until the 8 years are aligned? Alright, well, then let's just wait until the 8 years are aligned. I don't know why it's not available, but it's just so it is. Anyway, boarding, we can just turn the seatbelts on now. And I would say, let me think what we forgot. Maybe just go to the secondary flight plan, create the secondary flight plan as well. We gotta import the active ones. And then we're gonna just leave this third one clear. The second one will be our flight plan, how it is right now. And the first one will be our quick return. So we're gonna go import, or actually just next destination, and we're just gonna put Zurich in there. Where's Zulu? There we go. Enter that. And then in Zurich we're gonna go to runway 28 in case of the return. ILS return, obviously, or ILS approach. And we're gonna just clear the discontinuity out of here. Beautiful. Yeah, well, boarding should be, I guess, completed fairly soon. We got 109 passengers out of 205, I think. So, yeah. Yeah, 205, so good. Should be done pretty soon. And then I hope we can load the fuel as well, because currently it's not loading for whatever reason. Let me just make a screenshot as well. Beautiful. Also guys, please let me know in the chat if the sound and everything is fine. And yeah.
Cathay 383, Mr. Approach, runway 140.
I would just say we're gonna create an engine out waypoint real quick as well. So we're gonna go data. Oh no, sorry. We wanna go waypoint. Pilot stored waypoints. And we're gonna go new waypoint. Engine out 16. Enter. Then the place is Zurich, Lima, Sierra, Zulu Hotel 16. The runway heading is, let me see, 152. And also just give me 2 seconds. Okay, 152. And because of the mountains, we cannot go too far. Wait, let me just look real quick something up. Because I think we have mountains. So we actually have to... We are not allowed to go more further than 17 miles. Okay, so I would say we're gonna do 10 miles instead. No, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do it differently. 2 seconds. I'm gonna just share my iPad with you again. And then we're gonna go... wait, do I have this even on my iPad? I don't think so. Wait, actually. I'm gonna just look it up in the browser. It's called Blackbox 711 or something. And they have the engine outsits for every runway in there as well. So for runway 16, it will be at 2.1 DME to Cloten VOR. Track 125 at 4.5 Cloten VOR to Zulu Uniform Echo VOR. And then hold there. So as far as I know, that would mean from the runway threshold 2.5 miles away we would turn. So I actually would say we're not gonna do a pilot waypoint, we're gonna just cancel that and we're gonna go to secondary index and gonna just add it in there. So basically from that point, let me see. Insert next waypoint. I'm just not sure how I should call it. Like, would it be... I forgot that. How do I even do this in the A350? Because I know in the A320 how it works, but I forgot how to do it in the 350. I think I never even have done it. To add like a DME and like basically as a waypoint and then with like a specific distance. Well, I mean, we are already with the Cloten VR, so it would be... How do I do that? Wait.
Zurich traffic, Cathay 383.
Let me just Google that real quick.
Runway 14, Zurich.
Okay, so what I would just say now, wait, let me actually create a fixed info though. I have an idea. So the first fix would be 25 nautical miles from Zurich basically. Alright, oops. So the entire radius, the MSA would be 25. So we should get a circle in here now. Which is good. And basically then, from heading 040 to 265, we have to be basically 5,700. And if we go from 17 to 25 nautical miles, there's 9,200. And on the other side, we have 5,600 and 4,500. So I would just say we're gonna do another additional circle with 17 miles. So we know that when we take off, we're not allowed to go over the 17-mile ring. And we would then turn heading in case we get, let's say, an engine failure, which we will not get, obviously, but just for realism, I like to do it. So that would be then heading 125 at 2.1 DME. Okay, good. All right, nice. So that's already in there now. Let me just see now if we can do the airport map thing again. Yes, looks like it. Beautiful. All right. So that's in. That's good. Beautiful. All right. So I would just say what we're gonna do next is we're gonna check the final load sheet. So So we said that's what we want to load. That's already loaded now. Loading fuel complete. Okay. And then the next thing would be do the final performance calculations. So sync FMS, and compute it. So that makes no sense, I think. Let me see. Our ground weight currently is... Okay, no, it makes sense. I take it. Wait, what? We are actually not that heavy than it says in here. It says 166.9, but we are right now with a ground weight of 156. Let me just resync that. But it doesn't change in here. Wait, oh no, I know why. It's still in the fuel and load page with... Yeah, okay. And let's do this and update that real quick. Ah, here we go, yep. Okay, beautiful. Let's sync this again. It still doesn't update for whatever reason. Alright, well, takeoff rate, it says in here... Where do I even see this? Do I even see this in here? Duh. 176.2. 176.2. Okay. 176.2. Beautiful. And then compute this again. Ah, fuck. Alright. Send to FMS. Confirm, and we are ready to go. Lovely. Okay, nice. So that's in. That's beautiful. Then the next thing I would say would be the before start, cockpit preparation checklist, and then we can request push. So gear pins and covers are removed. Fuel quantity 15,500 kilograms, and that's balanced. And the bar of QNH 1018. Checklist complete. So we're gonna get the APU started and running here. Beautiful. And yep, I think that's pretty much it. Alright, APU starting up, looking good. External 2 power can go up. Bleed goes on. External 1 power goes away as well. And then we can turn the beacon lights on as well. Everything is disconnected, and we can also request a pushback, which we have to do via this menu. Prepare for pushback and... Oh, it's already doing that. Okay, good. Okay, beautiful.
Zurich traffic, Cafe 383, final approach, runway 14.
Then checklist. Before start. So parking brake is set, takeoff speeds in thrust. 142, 144, 148, flex 62. Slides are now armed. We can also see it right there. Beautiful. And nose will disconnect memo. Yep, is indicated. Alright, checklist complete. And then we can push now. So continue pushback. We want to go facing west, I think. Let me see. So we are, yeah, facing west. Parking brake is released. Alright. And we're gonna start pushing now. Beautiful. Alright, we're clear to start engines. Engine 1 start. And I forgot to make the announcement on Unicom. Edelweiss 246 Lima, we are pushing back. Bravo 38, facing towards the west. Alright, looking good. We got a warning, oops. You guys didn't saw that, obviously. I don't know what you're talking about. Parking brake are set, engine 2 start. And we're gonna confirm the good engine start here as well. Wonderful. I hate when I go in the cabin, it's just starting to lag, it's so weird. Alright, this engine we want to see. Oops. Why can't I go out of the cabin? Oh man, I'm just gonna stick in here. Okay. Wonderful. Engines are both started up, APU goes off. And the engine mode selector goes into the normal position. After start flow, spoilers, arms, flaps 1. Auto brake, rejected takeoff. The trim already is automatically set in the A350, beautiful. And yep, the rest looks pretty good as well, nice. Yeah, we're gonna wait for the hand signal. This is received, so taxi lights are going on. And I would just say we're gonna do the flight control check real quick here at the pushback position. So, pull up, full down, pull left, pull right, neutral, rudder, full left, rudder, full right, neutral. Flight control check is completed. Wonderful. Checklist. After start. NTIs off, not needed. ECAM status, sorry. Oh man, I'm so used to have the ECAM status now, but it's flight controls, what the hell? Flight controls checked, and the ground clearance is received. Checklist complete. Beautiful. Then I would say, I'm gonna turn my iPad for you guys back on, and for whatever reason, should be now again normal. Okay. Good. Then, now, as we said before, we're just gonna go now via Mike and Echo, crossing runway 28 and then all the way up, full length to 16. So via Mike and Echo. So we traffic Edelweiss 246 Lima, we're gonna be taxiing runway holding point 16 via Mike and Echo. Civic. Alright, parking brake is released. A little bit of frost here. And then we are ready to go. Beautiful. Amazing.
Zero traffic, Edelweiss 49 Quebec, stand Echo 58, push your start face north.
Vor allem unseren hervorragenden Service an Bord.
So traffic Edelweiss 246 Lima, we're gonna be crossing runway 28. Looks clear. Yep. Alright, clear to cross. We're gonna slow down a little bit, we are a little bit too fast. Alright, runway is crossed. Beautiful. Alright, takeoff config test. And we can go to the taxi checklist now as well. Flight settings config 1 plus F, that's confirmed. And the radar, we're just gonna put it to ID. And we're gonna have radar as well. Oh, we're gonna get a little bit of the taxi line here. Alright, taxi checklist is completed.
To traffic, Edward 49 Quebec, taxi via Foxtrot and Echo, holding point 16.
Alrighty, over panel, landing lights on, takeoff lights, strobes, oops, come on, strobes on, and I guess that's it. Then, we're just gonna go to the surf page, TARA, and any weather updates, variable 3 knots still, 18 degrees, QNH 1018, alright, lovely. And I guess we are ready to go. Oh, actually, we forgot the packs. Pack 1 and pack 2. Alright, checklist. Lineup. Cabin is secured. Takeoff runway. 16, packs 1 and 2 off. Checklist complete. Park and brake released. Yep, alrighty, let's do this. What was our call sign again? I forgot it. It is Edelweiss 246 Lima. Okay. So traffic Edelweiss 246 Lima, lining up runway 16 and departing with the VB 1 Tango departure. Alrighty, guys. Left is clear. Right looks clear as well.
Zero traffic, Airbus 49 Quebec, line up behind departing company traffic on A16 behind.
Alright, 50% thrust. Chrono start. Brake pressure release, takeoff. Man flag 62 SAS runway AutoFPS blue. $100 knots. Rotate. Positive rate, gear up, enough. Thrust, climb, climb. Pack 1. Gotta keep the autopilot off for a little bit. Wanna fly this departure by hand. Very nice departure, by the way. I don't even know if this is like realistic, but I mean, I'm assuming it, so. Even though I've never made such a quick turn ever in my entire life. But well.
Traffic, Edelweiss 49 Quebec, takeoff 16, departure east, take it 3 Sierra departure.
I'll try to stay on the flight director here. And we're gonna turn the autopilot on. Nice! That was beautiful, guys. Very lovely. Alright, sleds. Actually, no, the flaps are coming up. We're gonna, what's it called? Like, get the flaps, the sleds in here shortly. Alright, sleds up. Alright, spotters are disarmed. And we can turn the taxi and landing lights, the takeoff lights off. Nice. Very, very lovely. Very enjoyable, guys. Oh, wow, look at this. That's definitely worth a screenshot. No, this doesn't look too good. Anyway, 10,000 feet, landing lights are going off as well. Lovely. Nice, nice, nice. That was a very cool departure. Hello Adrian, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? What did you answer, Florian? What did he answer, Florian, like in the, after you sent a comment? Okay, interesting, Florian. Nice, nice. Did he answer my comment as well, or only on yours? Oh, he has deleted my comment. Nice. I just see. Alright, well that was a voice crack. PDX, hello, welcome to the stream. ETA probably... currently planned for 13:35 Zulu, which is in 1 hour and about 15 minutes. It's not a very long flight. I'm just gonna go in the toilet, guys. I'll be right back. And in the meantime, you can subscribe and like this stream and subscribe to my channel if you want and like my content. Yep, it's very much appreciated. Thank you so much. Alright, well I can't go in the toilet. What the fuck did just happen? The engines are on. What the fuck did just happen? We have lost both engines! What the fuck? Bro, you can't even fly without going on the toilet. This is crazy. Engine, but what the fuck? I don't even have the failures turned on. Oh my goodness, I gotta freak out. What is going on? Why? Can I like at least restart them? Engine oil pressure low. What engine oil pressure low? What the fuck? I have no failures. Nice. Inibuilds, I don't know what you cooked here, but you cooked wrong. I can tell you. Come on engines, hurry up, start up, please. I don't want to crash. Yeah, the plane definitely is high on something. Come on engines, hurry up. Start up, start up, start up, start up. Oh, we got the rod thingy out as well, nice. Alright guys. I have no idea why we have a failure now. I have no failures turned on in this aircraft. Engines, start up, let's go. Alright, looking good, looking good. No, I don't have this key combination on my keyboard. I don't. I've deleted that one. But it's starting up again. I just want the aircraft to climb, that's what I want. But obviously it isn't. Ah, oh, lovely, engines are started up again. Jesus fucking Christ. Man, what the fuck was that? Man. Oh, the red thingy also... wow, interesting. Wait, what the fuck? How does this thing even go in again? In real life, you have to put this manually back in? Oh my god. This aircraft is crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain speaking from the flight deck. As you may notice, we just lost our engines and we recovered them. We don't know what's going on. This aircraft sadly is high on something, and yeah, we hope you enjoy this flight. Oh my goodness, what the fuck? What must the passengers think? Okay, is everything now alright, or do I have to expect when I go in the toilet now that it will happen again? I'm scared actually. I don't even want to go in the toilet right now, even though I have to like literally... It's like an emergency. What the fuck? Well, I don't know what Inibuilds did here. It's just pissing me off, but anyway. Okay, I gotta try it again, guys. Let's see if I can now go in the toilet without that the airplane just loses both engines. Alrighty guys, I'm back, and looks like we did not lost our engines again. Oh my goodness, I'm so annoyed. I don't get that. Well, Adrian. Well, I mean, Adrian, you said I don't think you're going to start them that high, and also the bleeds are on. Well, the thing is, I've never done an engine restart at that high altitude, so I don't know if it works or not, if this is realistic or not. But if it's not realistic, as you said, then we just literally found a bug in the 350 because we got them started again. But I mean, it's literally also a bug that they even turned off, because I mean, we can just go real quick in the ORS and see where could that actually even be, situations or something. Oh no, wait, I have to... wait. Situations here. You look, they are off, like everything is off, and here's nothing on as well either, so... It looks like that's a bug from Inibuilds here, and why is just X always opening? And also, but you could try, okay. The plane has it by itself, and what did you also wrote? On behalf of your first officer, use the 777 next time. Yeah, I mean, I would love to fly the 777, but unfortunately, it's not compatible yet with the 2024. But they will come at mid to end of May, luckily, and finally, I mean, you know, so I'm super excited to fly 777. I'm probably gonna do some long hauls with you. I would love to go from Frankfurt to San Francisco with United. I mean, yeah, a lot of nice things, because I think the last time I flew the 777 was... Maybe it was with KLM. Was it even on the stream, I think? Let me see, yeah, I think the last 777 flight I've done was in October last year. Actually, it was not even in October, it was in September? What the fuck, it's so long ago. Wait. Yeah, the last 777 flight I've done was actually with you guys on stream. This was a few days before I met my best friend. Which I will never forget. Yeah, nice. Yeah, the last one was with you guys. This September 18th, there was, I think, 1 or 2 days before I went on the Italy residential with my school. And I can still remember when I all told you I will like come back in like a few... Yeah, and then this next stream afterwards was the October 11th. So yeah, that was basically right after the residential with my school. Yeah, but those are the dates which I really remember in my life, because I met my best friend. Yeah, crazy actually. This is 7 months ago. Damn, bro. Time runs fast. Well, also guys, please let me know if the sound and everything is good, if you can hear me well, and if the music is loud enough and everything. Just let me know, please. I really appreciate that. Also, subscribe to the channel if you like my content, and if you like the stream, I would really love if you like the stream as well. Okay. what should I say now? What the? Where's the status page? Status, where are you? Am I blind? Where's the status page in here? No. Okay, wait, I'm so confused right now. Ah, here's the status page. So we just got the landing gravity extension thing. Ah, nice. And why did we get that? I'm so confused. This aircraft really, it's driving me crazy. Oh man, I hate Inibuilds, really. I hate them. I loved them at the beginning, but now they're only looking for money, nothing else. This aircraft is so annoying. I loved the A350. I was so hyped about it. Finally getting a study level A350. Well, that's not study level. The only good things is sound, the textures and the model. The rest is literally, I don't know, bullshit. And that's 100 euros, guys. Here you have the the third time my opinion about this bullshit aircraft. And we got our descent already in 30 minutes, which is cool. And then we're gonna be landing at 13:35, which will be in about 1 hour. In Palma de Mallorca. Very much looking forward for that. I mean, the last flight to Mallorca, my sim crashed. It was also a live stream, nice. Maybe we are a little bit more lucky this time. Just hoping that the engines are not going off again. But I doubt that will happen. At least I pray it will not happen. Oops. And now we can enjoy this amazing view on the Alps. Maybe where do we see them the best? Okay, I think this view is the best actually. Oh yeah, that looks beautiful. Oops. Why can't I go out of the... Here we go. Oh, look at this, guys. Lovely. Why can't I go back in the cockpit? What the fuck? Here we go. Actually, guys, we can literally already start with our arrival preparations and arrival briefing, because the descent is in, yeah, about 30 minutes. Yeah, I would say in 10 minutes we're gonna start with the briefing and prepare everything for the arrival. Alrighty guys, I think it's time now to start the preparations for Palma de Mallorca. So first thing I would like to do is go to ATC communications. No, we want to go get the weather radar, the weather data, sorry. So yeah, looks like we got winds 240, 10 knots, a little bit less than expected, that's good. Few clouds 1,500 feet and few 3,500, I'm not sure what TCU means. Yeah, 19 degrees and a QNH 1018. Okay, so it's the same as we got in Zurich, nice. Then I would just say we're gonna, let me first get my iPad back on so you can see what I'm doing on my iPad. Give me 2 seconds. And yep, that should be working now. Nope, you don't see my iPad yet. You should see my iPad now. Here we go. Alright, so yeah. We are expecting Lunik to Papa arrival with runway 24 left. We're going to be doing an ILS Zulu approach, and our transition is Charlie Delta Papa. So we're just going to go to Palma de Mallorca and reference that with our current input. So approach ILS Zulu 24 left. Yeah, the star, transition, everything is gone. I have no idea why. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're just going to put it again in there. So 24 left. ILS Zulu approach via Charlie Delta Papa and a Lunik to Papa arrival. Put that in, insert it, and now let's just see if it's now in there. Yep, it is. Beautiful. Then let's go 40 nautical miles range and to the plan mode, and then we're gonna click on the next to secondary index to destination, and this is now our approach, which looks how we want it. And I would say, yeah, that's looking exactly as it looks here on our little map. And also it looks like exactly the arrival we have planned here. So at Lunik, below 100. And then we have the ILS to the left. And we're going to be having to descend to 2,500 feet. Our final approach course is 237 and our localizer is 109.3. Oops, why is this now X? I didn't want that. And then we're gonna go to Navigate and just see in our frequency it's 109.3, which is right. The slope is 3 degrees, which we can look here. It says 3 degrees, beautiful. So that's all good. Then we go to the performance page, go to approach, and we're just gonna put in the magnetic winds, which is 240. At 10 knots, enter, and the QNH, outside temperature 19 degrees, enter that, and the QNH is 1018. Our minimums, which are, let me see, 239. Actually, let me just see, our landing weight should be, yeah, it might be actually category D. No, it's 239, okay. No, I'm not sure. I think actually it's category D, because if it's above 90 tons, yeah, I think it's actually 250. I'm gonna find it out after the flight, and then for the next time I can be sure, but I assume it's 250 now, 250 feet, because we are over 90 tons, that's for sure. Alright, then next thing I would say is we're just gonna select our BTV exit. So map is loading, we're just gonna wait real quick. Why isn't... oh, here we go. Okay, so we would come out if it would be dry, right there. And if it would be wet, we would, you know, I'm not sure if with what this is calculated now, if that would be max braking or medium braking. But I would, you know, obviously then say we can, yeah, go set BTV exit Sierra 1. Currently it says it's too short, but I would say we're just gonna wait until we are in descent, because when we are in descent, the aircraft calculates that differently. At least that was how it was yesterday when I was flying to Newark. So yeah, currently it's still too short. We're just gonna wait because I think probably are just a little bit too heavy still, and it's calculating that based on our current weight as far as I know. But we can just go into the landing performance and see what this is telling us. So compute that. So that would be brake boat manual, which I would now to be expect max braking, which tells us 1,808 meters as far as I can see that. I'm not entirely sure what this yellow, what the difference between those are. But anyway, I would just maybe try if we go to runway condition here. Okay, braking action, what is happening if I push that? So it's dry, that's confirmed. I have to push the upper button. And what is the difference now? Yeah, that's a little confusing. What is the difference between braking action and runway condition? Because it's popping up the same page. Or maybe do I have to like turn here and then it tells me if it's... Oh no, okay, good to meet... okay, roger that. So yeah, it's 6, so we can confirm that. And if we would like raise it... okay, now I get it. Okay, interesting. Yeah, well, I would just say we're gonna plan still Sierra 1. We're gonna arm BTV and then let's just see once we are in descent how it looks then. Okay. So yeah, that's all briefed. I mean, we can now just see, I mean, as I said, if we're going to be able to vacate at Sierra 1, I assume we're going to be texting via Link and then Juliet, and then our stand will be, I think it's 54. Yes. So it will be 54 right there. That's what I would now expect. In case we will not make it, exit Sierra 1, we're going to go Sierra 2, and then via South, Link, Juliet, and the same. So yeah, that's what I would say for now. Beautiful. Well, I would say we're just gonna wait now until we have to descend. I mean, we're gonna have to descend in about... So it's, yeah, 8 minutes. Okay, good. So that's already now. Beautiful. I'm excited. Alright, let's see now if the BTV action is still too short. Yeah, it is. Okay. We probably just gonna go one exit later. I don't know. I mean, I think anyway. I mean, the runway is not that long either. I mean, we don't want to like. Yeah, it's like half of the runway, so 1,500 meters, which is pretty short. So, you know, we also just don't want to like, you know, let the people fly out of their seats. So we might just use a little bit less brake action and go exit later. I think that would be even more comfortable, especially for the passengers. All right. So we're gonna be having our descent here in about 2 minutes. I would say we're just gonna start descending now. So we are like a little bit earlier. What was it again? 2,500, I think? Yep, it was. Okay. Alright. And again, guys, if you like the stream, I would really appreciate if you would give it a like. And if you like my content, I would also really like if you would subscribe to my channel. That would be really appreciated. Okay guys, I'm gonna get the music off, get the sim a little bit louder again. And are we ready to land? So we also, I'm just looking right now, got some aircrafts going to Mallorca, so gonna have to make sure we're gonna not be in the way of anyone, but so far it looks pretty good. The most are departing out of Mallorca right now. Alright. Nice. Okay. So it looks like there's one aircraft arriving at pretty much at the same time as we do, so I'm not sure what I should do now. Should I fly a little bit faster? Should I fly slower? Let me see. Yeah, so there are 5 departing aircrafts and 2 right now arriving. So with me, another one. So I'm not entirely sure if I should now fly just a little bit faster, or if there will be enough distance between us. So it says he's arriving in about 50 nautical miles, and I'm arriving in about 80 miles. Okay, well then I think we are fine. Most likely it will be. So this is what this aircraft currently, I mean we can just go to the traffic page here. So Welling is, yeah, 55 nautical miles away from us currently. So yeah, I think we're gonna be fine. He will approach before us, so it's alright. Okay, nice. So yeah, we can now turn the seatbelt signs back on. No, not off, on. Oh, come on. Why did even Inibuilds do it like this? Every other aircraft has it the opposite way. Now I have to like click up here. It's so weird. What the fuck? No, stay on now. Okay. So yeah, here, this is what I meant. There's one aircraft right now departing, and there are another 2 aircrafts. One is I think here, one here, and one here. But we don't see them on our tickets currently. Alright. So far looking pretty good. Oh, we have from Mallorca already here. Lovely. Why are the strobes not on, I wonder? Interesting. Yeah, so we are already now inbound. We just passed Lunik, and next one would be Delta 356. Also, let's just brief the go around. So in case of missed approach, climb on runway heading to 420 feet, turn left, not before radial 193. Juliet Oscar Alpha marks the 185 knots and follow radial 1903. Juliet Oscar Alpha, which I think, which one is that? Palma Son Saint Joanne Riera, what the hell? Okay, anyway. Yeah, contact ATC, blah blah. So yeah, the go around altitude would be just 3000 in that case. Alright. It's crazy, we already got 80 views on the stream. Love that. And 5 active viewers. Nice. Okay. Yep, there you go guys, and I told you, now as we're in the descent, now it's not too short anymore. So yeah, we can just take Sierra 1 as we have briefed it. Lovely. I knew it. Perfect. That's how we wanted. Okay, nice. So that's a good sign already. Hello Tendil Aviation, I don't know what that exactly means. Anyway, where can I download the overlay that simulates the tablet to view the charts? Well, I don't exactly know. So I'm using my real iPad here, so it's not an overlay, it's my real iPad. Oh, and welcome to the stream. I don't know if I said that. No problem. Alright, looks like the welling is now turning. I think what we could now do is just do a direct to Bavum. Alright, we're gonna do full speed brakes now. I might gonna actually reduce the speed right now. I'm not sure. No, we still have enough difference. Okay. Alright, 10,000 feet, landing lights on. And the VNAV profile is coming back. That's good. Speed brakes disarmed. Oh, no, 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 I don't want the gear. Oops, my bad. And we are back on the profile, lovely. So landing system, I just want to see. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, we have about 20 nautical miles difference. Let me actually just go. Surf, traffic, 60 nautical miles, okay. Yeah, I think that should be fine. I'm just not sure what is the speed? Is it indicating here as well? No, it is not. Or can we clear? Oh, it is. Oh, nice. Ground speed 250, so we are at 280. So yeah, we're gonna reduce the speed. No, not that much. Oh, come on. I just want 220, what the fuck? Yeah, here we go. 220. And what can we see here as well? Yeah, nothing important. What does this wake mean? Is it like wake turbulence? I wonder. Alright, let's go a little bit speed brakes again because we are not again on the profile and we are at the same time decelerating, so. But it looks like he's on the ILS as well now, that's good. And we're gonna be on the ILS soon as well. No, nice. Okay, good. Any updates on the weather? So it's still, let's actually just update that real quick. So looks like it is, come on. No, okay, same as before, good. And spotters disarmed, and then now I just see the BTV went out again, as usual. Thank you so much, Inibuilds. Let's do it again. So we want Sierra 1. Set as BTV exit. And let's pray it's gonna stay in there this time. And arm that. What the fuck? We just selected it. Why? Ah, this aircraft, really. Inibuilds. Let's do it again. Sierra 1. Auto brake. Now it's BTV. And just stay BTV, please. And then I will just also do map data stand. We have 54. Enter, and we're gonna add a flag here, so there's our stand. Okay, BTV, just stay armed, please. We just wanna use you. Hope you highly appreciate it. Alright, we can get the approach armed. Alright, land tree single. And we can just go and select the gate as well. Oh no, we can't do it in here. We have to obviously do it in the aircraft. GSX menu not available. Are you kidding me? I just want to select my gate. Well, they're not. I don't care. Alright, QNH set standard, please, thank you. Alrighty. Flaps 1, speed check flaps 1. We're gonna try to be a little bit... we're gonna, you know, get everything ready for landing a little bit earlier this time, so that's why we extend flaps 1 already now. And I mean, it's actually only slats as well, so it's alright. I just want to keep a little bit difference with this aircraft, so I want to, you know, fly a little slower, or that in case we have to fly a little bit slower, that, you know, we are prepared and not flying with like 250 knots still. Also, I'm just gonna start the flight recorder so we can watch the landing afterwards. Nice. Alright, so far looks all pretty good. Can open the ILS chart. I'm actually just gonna scroll in here real quick so we see where we have to taxi. And here we go. Beautiful. We are on Unicom as well, so we can just do the call out here. Palma traffic Edelweiss 246 Lima. We're gonna be on the localizer and soon on the glide slope for the ILS 24 left, 18 miles out, Palma de Mallorca. Okay, we can arm the approach as well in the FMC, get everything ready. Yes, confirm. And we're gonna go 190 knots. Lovely. Alright, we are on a glide slope here now. Go around altitude 3000 is set. Approach checklist. Baro Ref QNH 1018 set. Minimums 250 feet. Runway condition dry. Auto brake BTV armed. Checklist complete. And we're gonna do flaps 2. Speed check flaps 2. Palma traffic Edelweiss 246 Lima, we are fully established. ILS 24 11 miles out. And I would say, for some fun guys, I'm just gonna try it. Autopilot off, manual flight. This will be interesting. Flaps T, speed checked, flaps T. But I definitely gonna leave the auto thrust on. I don't trust this aircraft. It's so weird to fly. If I just leave loose off my joystick, it's just getting the nose down. But it's fly-by-wire, right? Mm-hmm. Yep, it is.
2,500.
Alright, gear down, flaps full. Lights are coming on, and we are nosediving again, guys. I just can't click anything. Next time I'm gonna try to be fully established already before. Alright, checklist. Landing. Come on. Ground spotters armed, okay. Checklist complete. Good. BTV is also still armed, luckily. Palma traffic Edelweiss 246 Lima, we are shot final runway 24 left. Alright, we got this, guys, we got this. Feels like we are like a little bit too low. But I think we are fine. Adrian, imagine a 737 not even being able to capture an ILS class. So yeah, well, that would be pretty bad. Alright, cabin isn't ready yet. I don't like that. Do I have to push any button to get it ready? Or is it like the same as in the flabber where you have to push the cabin call button? Amazing. I bet it will... Is it? Ah, yeah, okay, nice. Power traffic Edelweiss 246 Lima 2 miles, short final, ILS 24. Yeah, I totally agree, Adrian. I totally agree. This aircraft is shit. I'm sorry. It's my favorite aircraft in real life, but in the simulator, honestly, I'm just disappointed. You know, they opened their mouth so much and said, oh, this will be such an amazing aircraft, it will be the best in the world, blah blah blah. It has simulated bird strike. Yes, nice, but no one needs that bullshit. I will maybe do one bird strike a year. I need good system depth, I need a good flight model, I need a good sound, I need a good general texturing and model. And I mean, everything of this is fine, except flight model and the system depth. But the system depth is just the most important thing in my opinion. That's what they just fucked up the most. But anyway, I'm gonna concentrate on the landing now. And I better just stop complaining, because otherwise I will get a sim crash probably, which I don't want. Alright, let's concentrate. I got this, I got this. Continue.
100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Spot us. Reverse. Reverse green decel. BTV by the way. And looks pretty good. Lovely. Manual braking. Flaps are coming up. Spoilers disarmed. That was a pretty good landing. Power traffic Edelweiss 246 Lima runway triple left is located. Okay, nice. Power traffic Edelweiss 246 Lima vacating via Sierra 1, continuing via Link and Juliet to stand 5-4. Alright, let's slow down a little bit now. Go to the serve page. Standby, confirm. Come on, go off. Yep, there you go. A little bit of thrust. APU starting, blah blah blah, it's all good, okay. So yeah, I hope I can now at least select my gate real quick. Just gonna park here shortly as well. Yeah, I want this, please, come on. Nah, bro, what the fuck? Ah man, I hate this aircraft. So what was it? 54 PSC. 54 is right there. No. Alright, let's go. Oh man. I just wish it would have like a GSX integration like you would have in the Fenix. It's so annoying. Normally I can select my gate in the air, but in the Inibuilds A350, no. Obviously no. Parking brake is set. APU's on. Engines are off. Fuel pumps. Beacon lights. Yeah, obviously GPU isn't working. What the fuck? Then request GPU, please. Where's the GPU, man? I want the GPU. Interesting. And the jet bridges are not working either? Okay, I'll give it up. I'm gonna turn this GSX integration off. I'm gonna use my normal GSX. This is bullshit. Wait, it's already starting deboarding, but what the f- Okay, I give it up, guys. I give it up. This aircraft, I give it up. I just give it up. I don't fucking care anymore. Get the ground power on. And the APU goes off. I'm gonna do one more screenshot and then I'm gonna go. I give it up with this aircraft. I'm sorry for hating this right now, but well, it's impossible. They should get their shit first to work and then release it again. Alright. Good. I'm gonna disconnect from BatSim and then we're gonna watch the replay. Oh, also first I'm gonna read the chat. Adrian, PMDG is way better to be... Yeah, okay, I got that. Not like MSFS is actually good in physics, besides the planes, the PMDG 737 FS Labs A320 family are at an acceptable level. Well, I would say the Fenix has the best flight model in my personal opinion. Try to switch or explain, you'll be... well, I mean, I understand they have amazing physics, but I need those amazing graphics from MSFS. And also, I spent so much money already for MSFS. We are talking probably about more than 1,000 euros. I'm 17 years old. I started with this when I was 15. I don't think I want to spend more money, to be honest. I really don't want to spend more money. And you know, if I go to explain, everything will start again because I have to buy every scenery. No, I will not do that. Now you see why it's worth investing another 10 additional bucks in something you love. Only what do you mean with the 10 bucks? Like, what should I invest in? Because the obvious answer would be you've paid 60 bucks. That's what you get. But no, thanks. I'd rather pay once only 70 bucks and fly peacefully. Like 737-800, for example, is a great plane. Flight dynamics wise, I would say Phoenix has a lot of things to improve. Are you sure about that? I don't think so. I love it. I really like the flight model, to be personally honest. Alright, I'm gonna get the iPad off and then we're gonna watch the replay. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Adrian, I think you are generally a little bit more on the 737. I mean, I'm not sure, but I think I don't really see you a lot on the A320. Maybe that's like because you're not used too much to the A320, it feels not so good. I don't know, but like the thing for me, for example, is, I mean, it will probably the same with, for example, the A350. I mean, right now for me the flight model is terrible, but I could imagine if actually I'm gonna fly this thing only from now on, which will definitely not happen because it's too bad, but if it would, I probably would get used to it. But like for me, the Phoenix at the beginning, I also wasn't really able to fly this thing very well. But now I'm like, I'm loving it. I like every landing basically for me at the moment is butter, so yeah, I don't know.
500, 300, 200.
What the fuck? What the... Oh, here we go. My bad. Alright, let's see. It felt kind of smooth, to be honest. Yeah, that was a very good landing, actually. Nose fell a little bit down at the end, but yeah, that wasn't bad. Nice. Let's get another wing view. Alright, Adrian. Wait. I think I'm gonna actually get a little...
Fifty, 40.
Why are the reversers not extending? What the fuck? I just... Ah, nice. The reversers are still out. Lovely. Also very realistic, obviously. But yeah, I think that was a pretty alright landing, to be honest. Oops. Alright guys, well, I really hope you have enjoyed this stream. I'm gonna let you watch this wing view here. Wait, which one do you want? I think this one is nice. Alright. Well, Adrian, aside from Phoenix, which is more, oh no wait. Like I was just randomly talking to a Wiz pilot and he told me Phoenix A320 is great aircraft aside the physics. So I think he obviously knows what he's, yeah, probably, yeah. Then if you, I mean, I'm not a real pilot, so I can't say that. So, I mean, for me personally, it feels nice. I don't know if it's real or not. I can only say for me, it feels good. But I don't know if it feels real. I land Airbus so badly. Yeah, for me it's with Boeing actually. I land Boeing so badly. Aside from Phoenix, which is more okay. Kind of like a OL touchdown. What do you mean with that? But at least on center line, top of the touchdown zone, everything. Yeah, I win that. Okay guys, well, I really hope you have enjoyed this stream. I definitely kind of did actually. I just wanted to say I definitely did. Well, I definitely did, kind of, I don't know. Anyway, it was kind of cool. Really liked the takeoff and the departure route. Landing was alright, but you know, the problems with the A350 they are just continuing, so I will uninstall the 350 after this flight and take a break again, even though I've done quite a lot of flights in the past days. Yeah, so yeah. I hope you enjoyed it as well, and I'll see you probably in the next days, maybe even tomorrow, I don't know. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, bye bye, have a good day.